Welcome back, y'all, to day 4 of Thriftmas. That's right, I am doing the 12 days of Thriftmas this December holiday season. And today I am taking you to the America's Thrift Store in Biloxi. On Thriftmas day 2, I hit the America's Thrift Store in Ocean Springs, and the following day I went to the America's Thrift Store in Biloxi. And I have to tell you, if you watched that video, I found some really amazing vintage treasures, and my vintage luck did not run out. So if you don't know, I am a reseller. So I go to thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, any place I can buy clothing and other items to flip online for a profit. And during Thriftmas, I am hitting thrift stores or sourcing places every single day for 12 days. So this is day number 4, and I'm going to show you a thrift with me, and then at the end there will be a haul where I'll show you everything I picked up to resell. So let's get into it. All right, so we are headed to the newest America's Thrift Store location on the Mississippi Gulf Coast here in Biloxi. It's just a short drive down the beach from me, so I'm headed to the thrift store to try to find some goodies. If you've missed the other days of Thriftmas, day 1, I went thrifting in New Orleans with my friends Alicia and Tanya, who are fellow resellers. Day 2, I went to America's Thrift Store in Ocean Springs, and day 3, I did a ThredUp DIY designer box unboxing. But here we are on day 4 at America's Thrift Store in Biloxi, and we're going to head on in the store and see what I can find to resell on eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, and Mercari, and hopefully make some money. So like I said, this is the newest location. It is not even close to as large as the other store. But green tags were still 30% off and blue tags 50% off, if you remember from my America's Thrift Store in Ocean Springs video. So I'm going to grab my buggy and throw my sweater over so I don't get too hot in the store. You know, it takes a lot of effort to be a reseller and get in there and dig. And then I saw this cute little Christmas section they made. And of course they have some Christmas trees you can buy. Always love that. And then also they had this Christmas wall. I guess they were pajamas, ugly Christmas sweaters. They had decorations. I mean, they had a lot of stuff. So I'm just checking the purses because this is the store where I found a Tiffany & Company handbag for like $5, and I sold it for over $500. So yeah, definitely gonna check this section because I'm not sure who donated it, but it came to this store. And then I'm going to check out shoes. I don't find tons of shoes in the store. They have a moderate size shoe selection, but for some reason they're all picked over. I did see these Donald J. Planners, but this calf hair notoriously will have bald spots from wear. So I'm checking for that. The bottoms were super worn. They had them for $6.99, so I did go ahead and pass on those. Something else I like to do in shoes is sort of just feel the boots and leather or faux leather shoes to find real leather. And then if I see something or feel something that feels like leather, I'll pick it up and check the brand. Or if it looks like a cool style, I might check it out. But unfortunately this day, the shoe section just was not giving me anything. So that happens, you know, some days you strike out. But I started to get like a little leery, like maybe I'm not going to find anything, which would not be good. But as you'll see later on, this haul is way better than the America's Thrift Store in Ocean Springs haul that I had from Thriftmas day 2. So this trip just started out pretty slow, which, you know, happens sometimes. But if you stick it out, you'll see at the end, I found a bunch of stuff once I started going through some other sections. So after shoes, I headed over to the jackets and blazers section. My 4 favorite clothing sections, I sell mostly women's clothing and then vintage hard goods, antiques. The clothing sections are going to be shoes, jackets and blazers, denim, and dresses. Those 4 sections of the store give me the best return on my investment. So I make the most profit from what I spend per item. So I'm not finding anything in the jackets so far, as you can see. I did pass up a denim can jacket. That's a brand that I used to pick up occasionally in jeans However, it's not as popular as it was maybe even like 6 months ago. So I generally pass on anything can these days. But I'm not finding anything. Nothing. This is kind of sad so far. So there's nothing in my buggy. And then I found this. So this is a brand called Garnet Hill. It's kind of a more mature brand, but y'all, it has a following. And anytime I pick up Garnet Hill, it usually sells pretty fast. And then I saw this amazing vintage piece made in Sri Lanka. Does that not scream 80s or what? I didn't pick it up for resale, but then I found this amazing vintage coat that I really wanted to get. It was 100% wool. It had beautiful buttons and this amazing trim on it. It was 100% wool. It was made by Crestwick Fashions, and it did have its union tag, which is how you can date vintage. This tells me it was made between 1974 and 1995. Really, really wanted to get it, but you have to really check wool because a lot of times it'll be eaten, and wouldn't you know, there's a big spot where some bug got it. Now I could fix it, but I decided to go ahead and pass on it based on the price. And then I found these vintage babies. Oh wow, they are tapered leg Jordache jeans, high-waisted with this crazy lattice work at the waistline, and it was only $3.49. So I did grab those and put them in the buggy. And then I'm checking the pants, and I saw this interesting pair of pants. They felt nice, and I looked around for a tag, and then I saw this. It's Lululemon. I don't pick up all Lululemon these days, but I will pick up interesting styles. And now I'm showing you the dresses. There are so many aisles of dresses in the store, and they are packed to the gills with dresses. So much that you will see in a minute. I went halfway through and then took a break and went over to the hard goods, where I found this really cool vintage ice bucket. And I thought about getting it, but I'm not really into like late 60s, 70s, and early 80s style with the harvest gold and avocado green and all that. Just not my era. So I did pass on that. And then I found this really cool Aladdin thermos refill. It's like a replacement filler for their thermoses. And it was only $3.99. I thought about it, but I mean, it wouldn't resell for tons. I just thought it was really cool. And so I was just checking it out because your girl likes old stuff, if you didn't know that. And then I'm going to go kind of peruse the glassware and bakeware. I'm always hoping to find a little bit of Pyrex, and didn't find anything this day. So that means I'm going to head over and show you guys a haul of what I found to resell. So let's get into it. Alright, so first up I found this Anthropologie romper. Now they did have it for $12.99, so I debated on it, but I thought it was a really cute style. I like a good novelty print, and it had this leaf pattern all over it, so I decided I'm going to go ahead and get it. I mean, I'll definitely double my money. Then I found this really pretty Lulu's dress. I love this lace covering like a cream or taupe color. And the thrift store had this one for $5.69, so that's a definite yes. This was my favorite find of the day. A vintage Christian Dior red wool blazer for $8.69. Check out that Dalmatian print collar on it, y'all. It was fuzzy, and oh my gosh, I just love that. Then there is the Lululemon pants that I showed you earlier. These were $3.49 at the thrift store, so I did grab those. These are very similar style. They feel very silky. They're not silk, but they're by Soft Surroundings, which I'll pick up occasionally, and they were half off of $3.49, so that was a definite yes. This is that Garnet Hill open cardigan I showed you earlier. Again, another piece that's half off. And then I found this vintage slip. It is not Victoria's Secret, but it is by Catherine. Still really cool, and a lot of girls like to wear these just out as an outfit. Only $2.99 there at the thrift store. Another mid-tier designer find is Tyler Bowie. I love to sell this dress brand. It was $7.69. You can see the bottom hem that the under part, the slip, was kind of showing, but just give it a good steam and it'll be back to new. This is Lafayette 148, another very expensive brand, $8.69 and half off, and this pretty salmon color, it was a definite yes. This dress I debated on. I'm a sucker for the color olive, even though I never wear it. It was $8.69, made well, and half off. I decided I'd go ahead and get it, even though it was a very basic style, because I figured I'll at least double my money on that one. And this dress I did end up putting back. It's Kate Spade, and they had it at $6.69. However, it had a lot of staining, it was missing the belt, and the colors on it had faded a lot. So I went ahead and left it. And then I picked up this Stella and Adidas collaboration little tennis dress for $8.69. The Stella McCartney collaboration stuff can go, you know, pretty good. This had an open back, and I just thought it was really cute, so I grabbed it. And then I found this Rails dress. I don't find a lot of the Rails dresses, but it's $7.69 and half off. I like the floral, and I like the puff sleeves. They're still very in, so I went ahead and grabbed it. One of my favorite denim brands is Driftwood. Now, I wish these were embroidered because the embroidered jeans go for a lot more, but you can still get close to $100 for these jeans. $5.49 at the thrift store was a yes, ma'am. And another mid-tier designer, Tibby. This was $7.69. Looks like a basic sweatshirt, oversized dress, but it does have this open back detail with a little tie, so I thought it was really cute, so I went ahead and put that in my buggy. Another Madewell for $8.69 and half off. This one was way cuter than the other one. Floral, very vintage inspired, and so that was a little easier for me to say yes to. And then another Garnet Hill piece. It felt like silk, but it wasn't. Floral and paisley print, $7.69. I know that one will do really well. And then last up are those amazing Jordache jeans. You know your girl didn't leave those, especially with how cheap they were at the thrift store. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do that because we're only on day 4 and we have 8 more days to go to finish out Thriftmas. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up on the way out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.